Good morning everybody and welcome back to another video. I've been hearing that live sand dabs are the best bait for big lingcod, so I really wanted to see if it is true. This video will consist of 2 morning sessions that were 1 week apart, so I hope you enjoy the video. I launched from the beach and headed out to around 100 feet of water where I heard the sand dabs like to be. They were pretty hard to catch these couple days, but I did eventually get a couple. I think I need a new sabiki rig with some better hooks, and maybe being in a little deeper water will help me catch some more sand dabs. I dropped a medium-sized sand dab down on a 2-hook rig, and not even a minute later, I was already on a lingcod. After catching and releasing that lingcod, I had to reset my drift, and before I did that I made sure to dunk my little bait tank here. It was only like $10 on Amazon, and I pair it with another little aerator I got on Amazon, and it keeps the little sand dabs nice and lively. Once I reset my drift, I dropped down another live sand dab, and it only took a few minutes before I was on another lingcod. No matter how far up off the bottom I am, it seems that at least once per trip I'm getting snagged on the bottom. So what I think is going on is probably a little rockfish is, I'm either grabbing my weight and taking it into a rock or just grabbing the sand out. But it happens, it's all part of the game. Now, when I hooked this thing, I just thought it was the bottom again because I had just broken off on a snag, but all of a sudden it started flapping and I knew it was definitely not a rock. halibut measured out to 28 inches, and I thought it was pretty cool because it actually ate a live sand dab, and I was actually over a reef, so it must have been hiding amongst the rocks, which is not very common. This morning is exactly 1 week later, and I have the exact same game plan. I already went out to about 100 feet of water and caught a half dozen or so nice sand dabs, so I'll have them in my little live bait bucket at the moment. I use about 8 ounces of weight, maybe a little more, a little less depending on the drift, and roughly 3 feet of 25-pound monofilament. And then I go to a little trap rig with 1 single hook and 1 treble hook and just drop it to the bottom. Here I thought I had a big fish holding onto my sand dab, but it was actually just a big rock, so definitely not ideal. Now this was definitely not a rock. I usually don't keep the Lingcod, but today I was going to, so I put it on the stringer. Here's a good look at both the Lingcod. The one on the left is 26 inches, and the one I just caught on the right is 28 inches. Once the wind started blowing, I headed in close to try for some halibut, but didn't get any this morning. It seems that live sand dabs are very effective for Lingcod, and will even work for halibut. None of the 4 Lingcod that I caught were giants that I was looking for, but they were all legal fish and super fun to catch. I even caught the surprise halibut, which I certainly did not expect to see over a super rocky reef. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.